Romeo Odunze, I hope I said that right. Romeo Odunze, I hope I said that right. He had a big week against Detroit, okay? Against Detroit. And Ben Johnson coming to Detroit, it's a big old family reunion. It's supposed to be a big game. Hell no. Absolutely smashed. Rock with me. Press box, loosen up. Some of y'all be too loose. Relax. Press box. Press box. Yes. Press box. What's up? What is up, my people? Press box coming at you. I'm not asking this week. I'm demanding. I'm telling you. Come get in the box with me. Welcome to Press Box, where we dive into the most sports-shaking, significant events shaking the sports world. Come get in the box with me. I'm not asking. I'm telling you. Come on. I'm telling you. Come get in the box with me. Okay? And starting off, we heating up. Our first segment of the day is going to be heating up. Why? Because I'm hot as hell already. I'm already hot. Heating up is the first segment of the day. And heating up, we're going to talk about the shit that's it's not boiling. It's not that boiling point. We just heating up. We just not starting, okay? We just heating up. It's not, the pot's not too hot. We just heating up a little bit. And starting off, we got to talk about it. Red Kingdom. That's so garbage. Jesus Christ. Red Kingdom where? Dynasty where? I ain't gonna do that. But I think it is time. I need a button. I think we need to press the panic button. We definitely have to press the panic button. I think it's time. I think we need to, okay? Just because of how it looks. Patrick Mahomes is still Patrick Mahomes. He got no weapons. It's just him. The defense is, oh my God. I mean, they doing all right. Steve Spagnuolo. I jipped that a little bit, probably. But Steve is going to be all right. But Patrick Mahomes and the Red Kingdom, Andy Reid, I think it's time to press the panic button. They're on the verge of starting 0-3, okay? Sunday, they play the Giants. We know what the Giants just did in Jerry's world. If you don't know, go back and look at that game, okay? The Giants and what they did in Jerry's world. I think they're going to come back, okay? They're going to come back from that. It's going to be a very competitive game against the Chiefs. And I think we just don't have enough weapons. I say we, not on your guys' side. Travis Kelce, old fella, about to turn 36 soon. He turns 36 soon. He's 35 right now. Both receivers, I'm talking about both starting guys, receiving guys, not Hollywood, but Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, both out right now. Okay, yeah, they'll be back, but first of all, I haven't seen a guy come back from an ACL tear since Adrian Peterson. Is he AP? I don't think Rashee Rice is AP, okay? We haven't seen nothing like that. So I don't think he will be the same, especially when you're cutting, you got a route run. I just don't think he will be the same. Definitely will help. Xavier Worthy, I mean, the guy's a speedster, but he's brittle. He was brittle, and he gonna be out for a minute. His shoulder, I mean, if you got a shoulder problem, he gotta take hits, he gotta catch the ball. I just don't see it. Travis Kelce, Hollywood Brown, he got stone hands. Who's gonna help Patrick Mahomes? Patrick Mahomes, they're gonna add that throw into Madden one of these years where he's sidearming stuff and he's literally vertical with the ground, like not vertical, but parallel. He's laying down and throwing the rock. Patrick Mahomes is him. Patrick Mahomes is him. But they do not have the weapons around them. They did just play Philly. The first game of the year in Brazil against the Chargers. I think a lot of us had them winning that game. And they were close to winning that game, but Patrick Mahomes, once again, he can't do it all. And I think he leads the team in rushing After 2 weeks, it is only 2 weeks. He leads the team in rushing, passing yards, of course, and I think touchdowns, I believe. Patrick Mahomes, I just don't think he can do it all. Okay? I don't think he can do it all. And then this last game, he had a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown. I mean, where's it going to come from? Travis Kelce was targeted like six times, caught the ball 5 times. Same with Tyquan Thornton. Targeted 5 times, caught his passes, but nothing explosive. Again, I get Philly's the defending Super Bowl champs, but no buena. No buena. And then they have this game coming up this week with the Giants. The Giants just came off a heartbreaker. We see what Russell Wilson's doing. I think that's going to be a very competitive game. I think since the Chiefs are in trouble to start 0-3, and this will be the first time they start 0-3 since 2011. I mean, it's time to press. We need to be smashing that button, okay? We need to be smashing that button. The Chiefs are in trouble. I do think with, maybe a little bit more of some Taylor sauce, Andy Reid, a couple more cheeseburgers, I think they can sustain some things up until they get some of their weapons back. But right now, we are pressing that button. We're going to keep it rolling with another team we're not just pressing a button. We're smashing this damn button. Ben Johnson, the Chicago Bears, the Windy City, Chicago. I think we are absolutely smashing that button. No good. You think, I'm going to give you some context. Ben Johnson has been the offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions for a lot of years, some years, when Jared Goff and Jahmyr Gibbs, that whole Detroit team that has taken off, Ben Johnson was the offensive coordinator. Ben Johnson was the motor, engine, whatever, getting that thing going, okay? Okay, Ben Johnson was, okay? Chicago goes and hires him as the head coach, Caleb Williams. Chicago Bears, Ben Johnson. Caleb Williams needs a head coach, needs an offensive guru of guy that can take him to the next level. And that Bears team has Caleb Williams, DeAndre Swift, DJ Moore, Romeo Odunze. I hope I said that right. Romeo Odunze. I hope I said that right. He had a big week against Detroit, okay? Against Detroit. And Ben Johnson coming to Detroit, it's a big old family reunion. It's supposed to be a big game. Hell no. Absolutely smashed. Okay, that's the first game. And their first game against the Vikings, they came back on. Against the JJ McCarthy, had a very tough night that game. Held it in, threw some touchdowns late to Justin Jefferson. I don't know how they lose the first game. So that's the first game. We're going to give them some grace. We're going to give Ben Johnson some grace the first game. They come out against Detroit. Detroit had a really tough first week going against the Packers. The Packers look good. Jordan Love and the Packers, they look good, okay? Good is an understatement. They come out against them, lay an egg. So we're ready for this Detroit and Bears matchup. This is supposed to be a really good matchup. Chicago ass. Garbage. BFI. Garbage. Absolutely garbage. Detroit just came out and just fell to ass. Okay. Yeah. Slightly something. But Detroit came out and just put it on them. And the first game, against Green Bay, Jared Goff was very efficient that game. Okay, like his throwing, I think he was 39 for 31, 8 incompletions. He was very efficient. Second game, same thing against the Bears. This Bears team is supposed to be revamped with Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams, number 1 pick. We know about Caleb Williams. Nothing. Romeo Odunze did have a big game. He did have a little coming out party, but Nothing. Nothing at all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I think it's I definitely think it's time to press the panic button on them. Aaron is out there. I saw him. Should have came in. All right, start getting a little hot talking about this Ben Johnson, you know. Honestly, I'm a little jealous. You know, maybe if he comes over with Kellen Moore, we get some more. My Saints might be doing better. We're going to save that, though. Because we need to press the panic button on Ben Johnson and them. And they have a very tough schedule coming up. They don't get easier. I believe they go into Dallas this week. No, I think Dallas might come to Chi-Town. But they have a tough schedule. And that division's not getting easier with the Packers, with the Vikings, and Detroit in that division. I see Chicago, this trajectory that they're on, they're looking at the last place in the division. That's what they're looking like. That's what it's looking like right now. Same with that Red Kingdom. The Red Kingdom could be third in the division this year. Okay? Geno Smith, and I'm not going to disrespect. The Las Vegas Raiders will be last in that division this year. Okay? They will be. Okay, Geno Smith, Ashton Gentry. We haven't seen what we wanted to see from Ashton so far yet. Okay, I saw a deal earlier this week. They said he was getting he was getting Trent Richardson comparisons. Okay, so I'm not really seeing what I like from the Raiders and Ashton Gentry at all. So I do see the Chiefs. If they don't, the Chiefs third. I'm pressing it. Okay, I don't think you need enough. Like you don't have to see too much to see it. They're going to be third in that division this year. Okay, and I think if they don't come out hot Sunday, they can be seeing themselves at 0-3, first time since 2011. And the Bears, Jesus Christ, Ben Johnson. I hope everything could get better. Like I hope. I want it to. Everything's better when Chicago's better. There's a lot of fans around here that Bears fans. I don't know if that's just from the lineage or their old parents, but I know a lot of Bears fans. It's no bueno. It's no bueno. I tell you what's also heating up. We're gonna stay with it. The Detroit. I didn't get too much into it, but Detroit. People thought, Ben Johnson was the reason why this, especially their first game, they come in only scored 13 points against it was the first game, but it was 13 points against the Packers. The divisional game is supposed to be competitive. For the score doesn't really say. I think it was 13-27 that Detroit lost that game. The score doesn't really say what the game really was. It was a very dominant game by the Packers. And they just look so. Everybody's ready to say, Ben Johnson, the Detroit Lions are back at it. This talented roster, Dan Campbell, they don't got it. And then, oh my goodness, they come out and put 50, a 50 burger. That's what we call those, 50. They came out and put 50 on them. They came out and put 50 on them people. I mean, that there is just, that shut up a lot of people. That shut me up. The two-headed monster in the backfield with Jamar Gibbs, David Montgomery, both scored a touchdown. Amar St. Brown absolutely just shredded the team. I'm glad I didn't go against him in fantasy. You know who I did go against in fantasy? Malik Neighbors. I'm sorry, that's just random, but it just, when I think of those are some big time games this week from a lot of the receivers. Jamar Chase had a big game. I saw him even catch catches after Joe Burrow left with a turf toe. That turf monster is getting him. It is getting him early. Turf toe is getting him early. JJ McCarthy, he does not have a turf toe. He had a different injury. But Brock Purdy, another one of my fantasy quarterbacks. Joe Burrow, very sad to see what's happening in Cincy. Jesus Christ, it's so bad to see what's happening in Cincy. I hate it. I really do. I hate what's happening to Big Joe and Cincy. And then Jamar, he's going to start crashing out. We're going to see Jamar start crashing out with no quarterback. But the turf monster is getting them. Detroit, though, they look very good. Amon-Ra St. Brown, that's where I was at. 3 touchdowns on the day. I think he had 180-something, 9 catches. I think it might have been 127. It was high. 3 touchdowns. I mean, very, very, very big game. Jameson Williamson also had 100 yards. I mean, whew. And I think Jared Goff went like 23 for 29. Like, another efficient game. So, Detroit is back. Y'all, we're not pressing a panic button on them. I think they are heating up. I think they will be showing teams. Everybody's talking about Philly, the Packers. I think Detroit is going to let people know that they are still in it, especially after the 50 bomb. 50. When someone drops a 50 bomb, you got to say 50. 50. That's what Detroit did. So I think there's no reason to press the panic button on them. Detroit is still within. And the NFL is heating up. Very good. What's going on? I don't want to talk about my Saints. You're going to say, what's up with the Saints? I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. We are a whole lot of buku. You know what buku is? Down there in New Orleans, they say buku. Buku is a lot. A lot of something. We are a whole lot of garbage. Saints can't get done, man. We lost to Mac Jones. I don't even want to talk about it. We're going to keep it going. Okay, our next segment is going to be pressing the issue. We're going to press the issue right here. We're going to pivot to the NCAA because there's a lot of issues we got to get into. We got to get into it. Well, I want to start with the luck of the Irish. The Irish. Press the button. Press the button on the Irish. Okay? We got to press this issue. First of all, I don't know why they think it's a good idea for them not to be in a conference. Okay? And I don't want to say, like, press the button as if the Irish, they were competitive in both of their losses. The Irish is 0-2. Lost week 1 to Miami. Lost week 2 to Texas A&M. Okay? Very competitive games. But now they're looking into the problem of their next game is Purdue Boilermakers. Okay, I see them winning that game. But then they play their best game after that is Arkansas. That's the rest. Arkansas and Boise State. And I mean, Arkansas. So they're going to run into, unless they are just absolutely dominant throughout the rest of their schedule. Irish is gone. Irish will not be making the college football playoffs. I think we could say that right now. Unless they're just putting up 50 bombs. Unless they're just putting up 50 bombs on everyone. Arkansas, if they go into Arkansas, beat Boise State handily. I think that's the only, and they need some slip-ups from these other teams that are in respected conferences, such as the SEC and the Big Ten. So I think the Irish, and Marcus Freeman really, they laid an egg. They messed up. This schedule that was favored, like I thought it could have favored them, especially if they split Miami and Texas A&M. That Texas A&M, you have to get that win. That's a tough one. Tough. The luck of the Irish is no more. No mas. No more. I've said it here. The Irish loses. They do not make the college football playoffs. I'm saying it right now. Week 3, they're like, Jeremy, you're silly. Hey, no. It just can't happen. It can't happen considering what is down the slate. Okay, the Irish, no mas. I'm going to tell you another team. We're going to keep pressing the issue. Another team we're going to press it with. Clemson. Okay, and I hate to say this, given that my LSU Tigers was first game, our first win in Clemson is supposed to be very big win, okay? Considering what Clemson has done since playing the LSU Tigers, Troy, I don't even know where Troy is located at, okay? The University of Troy, absolutely dogging them in Clemson for the first 3 quarters of that game, absolutely just dogging them. The Troy, Okay, I don't even know their mascot's name. Is it the Knights? The Troy Knights? Someone tell me that. Is it the Knights? Troy came into Clemson and gave them all they could handle. Okay, I thought Clemson would, just the way the game works, you got to keep playing. I thought Clemson would come along and come back and beat Troy, and that's what they did. But it is very bad that you were in that predicament with Troy, and then come out the next week, go to Georgia Tech. It's Georgia Tech. It's an ACC game, first ACC game of the year, and you guys you lose that game. It's a very good game, very competitive game, very good game, but you lose that one too. Clemson, press the panic button on Clemson. Press the panic button on Clemson. And I don't know, press the panic button on Clemson. I do know. Syracuse, they play Syracuse tomorrow, Saturday. No buena. I got Syracuse looked really good this year. Syracuse, I've watched Syracuse games. They look really good. I got Clemson losing. Again, Clemson will also, I think it's fair to say right now in week 3, Clemson will not make the playoffs. They will not. They won't be there. They're not better than Florida State. They're not better than Florida State. They're not better than Miami. I think Florida State will be the team to take it away with the ACC. I think Miami will be right there, but and then this Georgia Tech team, they looked really good. I liked how they looked when they played Colorado. I mean, you can take that how you want to with Colorado and Deion. Coach Prime. Colorado and Coach Prime. You can take that how you want. They looked really good, and then they looked good beating Clemson in Georgia Tech. It's just so Georgia Tech could come out of there. I think they will be competitive in ACC. Miami, but I do have Florida State running away with it. I don't want to say running away, but they will run away with it. Hell, what you say? They will run away with it. Clemson, and then this next one, Clemson is a problem. Press the button on them. Okay, we honestly, y'all season is no buena, no more. Texas and Archie Manning. I think that is a problem. That needs to be talked about. They have UTEP at Texas, and they beat UTEP 27-10. Okay, UTEP, you can consider them whatever. They don't compare to Texas. I'm expecting a 50 bomb, at least 40. OU took care of business, beat Temple. Okay, I don't want to jump, but beat Temple 42-3. That's what you do to teams that aren't on the same level. 42-3. Did you see what Oregon did to OSU? 60 points on OS. Can't compete with us. That's what you do to teams. UTEP, 27-10. I think Archie had like a pick or two. Okay, when they are close ones, they count too. Okay, he had too many. Archie looks. I think it's time to. We need to press the pause button on Archie. Everybody thinks Archie's this generational talented guy. He is very. I love the way the ball comes out of his hands. It comes out of there like smooth butter. Like smooth butter. Put that one on there. Like butter. Okay? It comes out of his hands like butter. Very nice, very smooth. But he is missing throws. He's not looking very like that. Like he is 27-10, no buena. Okay? He's throwing picks. He's missing wide open guys. I have seen Steve scheme up some things, and guys are just getting missed. So I do think it, especially with the SEC schedule coming along, I think Texas needs to definitely, I'm not going to say push the button, but they got some worries with Arch. We got to do some more developing and some more with Arch, because Texas is not looking how we think we all were expecting them to look. You know who is? I think this is an issue too. This is a real big issue, okay? I'm not going to be a hater. I think it needs to be talked about. We're going to talk about it, okay? The OU Sooners, are they for real? Okay, I was a little disappointed week 1. Who they have? Illinois State. It was not, like I said, when teams do not compare to your level, you're supposed to smash them. So I was was so iffy after week 1, okay? Quarterback, Moneyline Mateer. Moneyline Mateer looks good. He looked good week 1. He just so big and physical. He looks I like his frame, okay? His game, like I said, we gonna go to week 2. They play Michigan, and they beat Michigan. I will say they handled Michigan. Michigan did not look the score doesn't say what that game really was. Michigan did not look in that game. I was not worried. When the game started, I said, oh. The only thing that concerned me was Mr. Mateer putting the ball in harm's way. Okay, he has a lot of yards. He's done the thing. Okay, week 3 they beat who they just played? Temple. They beat Temple 42-3. So they handled Temple. But like I said, when I watched him in that Michigan game, he's putting the ball in harm's way. And the defense is flying around. They were flying around the Michigan game. I mean, there was a lot of check downs, but they're coming to the ball. Those dudes are hitting. Those dudes are coming. OU looks good. Okay, I want to see what they do against Auburn. Okay, even though I don't want to hate. Just like I said, I'm giving them credit. But Auburn they're undefeated. Jackson Arnold has like 5 touchdowns on the year, 4 touchdowns. He's done a lot of running. Okay, he hasn't pushed the ball too much down the field, but they do have some guys. Okay. They have some guys, Cam Coleman, Eric Singleton Jr. He's their leading receiver. I think OU, if they don't come out to play, it is in Norman. Okay, Auburn will be coming to Norman. It's the first SEC game to start, that SEC gauntlet. I think they could be in some trouble, especially if Moneyline Mateer does not take care of the ball. And which I have seen the games I've seen. It's been very, I wouldn't say reckless. He just pushes it. He's a gunslinger. He's pushing that thing. You do not have to worry about points getting on the board because he's going to get him up there. Moneyline looks good. He looks good. My only concern is that he just pushes the ball puts it in dangerous situations, hands. But he's running the ball. He looks big. They say he's the Heisman favorite right now. And I haven't seen nobody else to say otherwise. So, I mean, I'm really looking forward to this OU Auburn game. I just want to see how they look, how we look. Okay. So, but OU looks for real. OU looks like what we expected Texas to be. OU looks, it's a little swapperoo. Okay. Because Texas, oh my God, they don't look like it. They're not doing it for me. They're not passing my eye test. No, boy, not. You can say like my eyes are kind of bad. They are. They're pretty thick, but they're not passing the test, okay? And I don't even want to talk about this. We're going to keep pressing the issue, okay? I'm not pushing no buttons because we are undefeated. And I'm talking about my Tigers. Now we're going to get to the meat. I'm talking about my Tigers, okay? We won the game 20-10. Some of y'all might have seen Brian Kelly flip out on the press, on the interviewer, okay? Ask us what's wrong with our offense. What's wrong with our offense? What do you want from us? I'm really on the same deal. We won the game. It's the SEC. Shit's not tough. I mean, shit's not easy. Not sweet. Florida is a very good team. Okay, Bill Napier is still trying to fix things there. DJ Lagway. They have talent there. That's when I say that. When I say that, there's NFL talent on that Florida team, just like on the LSU team. It's a tough game. It's a big game. You're not going to see us beat them 42-3. We didn't play Temple. Okay, we played Florida, okay, and it was 20-10. We won the game. I don't know what you guys want from us. The offense hasn't looked like we have wanted it to look. I will say that. It hasn't looked how we wanted it to look, but we're undefeated, okay, and we are proven. I would say we went to Clemson. Oh, I hate saying that too, just given how bad Clemson looks right now and how bad Clemson is. But we did go over there first game of the year. And take care of business. Okay. Then we beat Louisiana Tech. And then we handled Florida in Death Valley. Okay, the real Death Valley. We handle Florida. So I don't know what why there is a problem or anything. I don't know why there is questions. Okay, we are the team to beat in the SEC right now. Georgia looked Tennessee should win that game. That's why kickers get so much hate. You got one job. Kickers have one job. You got one job. One job. You don't get contact. You don't have to go through contact throughout the week. All you doing every week is just kicking the ball. You practice that all day. All day. Damn kickers. Oh, my Saints. We need a kicker. That's our problem. That is the problem. Okay, I was asked if we need to bench Spencer Rattler earlier. No. Okay, I don't mean to jump off, but no. We need these damn kickers to do your job. Okay? Georgia did keep fighting. They did play big rivalry game in Tennessee. Went into overtime. Very big, very exciting game. What was the score? Like 41-40. It was a big game in overtime. 40-45, I believe. Very exciting overtime game. But Georgia struggled. Okay? They barely made it out of Tennessee. Okay? By the legs of that kicker. Okay? So LSU's the team to beat. We're the team to beat. I don't know why there's questions or shouldn't be questions, and we're the team to beat until otherwise. Okay? We're the team to beat until otherwise. Sheesh. Okay? We're going to keep things moving, okay? Honestly, we're going to keep things moving. It's the Saints for me, okay? It's the Saints for me. That's it for precedent issue. We're going to get to our next segment we're called Overtime. Overtime is just really what I'm going to tell you guys what y'all need to look for coming into this week, coming into tomorrow, Saturday's big games, and some upsets. We got some big upsets. I did choose. I'm going to have production show you guys, okay? I don't think you guys need to listen. This is the Overtime segment. It's the segment you guys need to listen to, okay? Because this is where I'm going to give y'all all the sauce. I'm going to give y'all all the sauce. And I'm going to have production show y'all where I called. I've called some of these upsets already. I called Florida State against Bama. I wasn't surprised because I said it was going to happen. Okay? I said Arizona State had a hell game in Mississippi State. Arizona State, number 12, goes to Mississippi State. Upset. I called that. I did that. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all. And I'm gonna tell you, I got some big upsets this week for you. Okay? Some more. Take notes. Listen, Nebraska, Michigan. Who was in Nebraska? I'm gonna tell you. Dylan Raiola, Matt Rule. Matt Rule comes from Baylor. Matt Rule, Dylan Raiola. They say Dylan Raiola is the Patrick Mahomes lookalike. I mean, if you look up these highlights of this man, Dylan Raiola, I don't know if he's doing everything I don't know if he's trolling. He's trying to be like Patrick, but I mean, the dude is everything. He looks just like Patrick Mahomes. Okay? And I got them beating Michigan. They played Michigan. Bryce Underwood, he had a big game last week. They played nobody. Okay? At FCS school. But he did have a big bounce back game after losing to OU and the Norman. After losing in Norman to the OU Sooners. Okay? But I think Dylan Raiola and Matt Rule, I've seen them this year. They had a big game in Kansas City. They had a big game, I think, to start off the year against Cincinnati in Kansas City in Arrowhead. It's supposed to be a neutral sighting, but goddamn, every fan there was for Nebraska. It's supposed to be neutral sighting, and then everybody's for Nebraska. It's crazy. That was a very exciting game in Arrowhead, and I think Nebraska is going to be too much for Michigan. That defense looked good, too, in that game. So I think that will be that's an upset. Mark that one down. Mr. Johnson, he didn't come in here for a reason, okay? Because listen, I got Clemson falling to Syracuse. Mark that down. Yes, put it guaranteed. I'm telling you, okay? Michigan falls to Nebraska. Clemson loses to Syracuse, okay? I'm not sure where it's at, but Syracuse will be Clemson. Syracuse look really good. I mentioned them earlier in the program. Syracuse looked really good all year. One of the games this season they won, head coach had them doing sprints. In NIL times, you got me doing sprints after I won a game. He said, I don't give a damn. Y'all running. Y'all ain't performing how you supposed to perform. Y'all running. Syracuse coach, okay? I don't got his name, but very, 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 very good. Very good team over there. And I see them beating Clemson. Okay? And I want to keep it even going. USC, I think if they're not, okay, I'm not going to just definitively say this, but USC, if they are not careful, I think they could lose to Michigan State. I believe they will lose. If they come out sloppy, Michigan State will get it done, okay? That's one to watch for, okay? And this is a big one. Jackson Arnold and the Auburn Tigers in the reunion. Jackson Arnold coming back to Norman, seeing the Sooners, the team that gave up on him. They said, no mas, we don't want you. Okay, and they had a very bad year that year too, okay? They had no quarterback. Jackson Arnold comes to Norman. Prime time. First SEC game of the year. I got Jackson Arnold and Auburn Tigers beating the OU soon. I said it. Like I said, I think Moneyline Mateer, I think he will put the ball in harm's way. I think it will be a tight game just because I don't see Jackson pushing the ball down the field. I do not see him pushing the ball down the field. But I think it will be tight. I think it will be a tight game. I see Moneyline just putting it in harm's way. Auburn running the ball, getting in the field goal range. Boo! Auburn wins on the game-winning field goal. Okay? Mark it down. Okay, I said it here first. I'm going to have production show y'all. I said it here first, okay? And on my predictions this year, I'm really undefeated, honestly. I haven't missed one. I mean, y'all have to go back and show me, but I haven't missed one. I'm going to tell you I haven't missed one. And I think right here, y'all need to put those in the pocket. But Nebraska over Michigan. I'm going to say it again. Nebraska will beat Michigan. Dylan Raiola, Matt Rule will beat Michigan. Clemson will fall. Tell Aaron when you see him. Clemson will fall to Syracuse, okay? USC, just be careful, okay? And Jackson Arnold and the Auburn Tigers will upset number 11. Number 11 is so nice. I mean, the committee really shows love to, you know who they like. They're going to show love to you. Number 11 is a lot. But just like Notre Dame, no wins this year, and they're ranked 24. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. They did lose to number 4 Miami, number 9 Texas A&M, but they have the number 24. They shouldn't be ranked. I don't know. That's just me. I'm a tough critic. Illinois, Indiana is another one. That's another big game that I'm looking forward to. I want to see if Illinois is really for real. But I do like Indiana. They got the Mendoza brothers over there. I like Indiana. Indiana, number 19 against number 9. Indiana beats Illinois. I'm not going to really call that an upset because I think Indiana is just the better team. I think they have the better coach. I think they're the better team. I said it. Okay? Okay? I said it. Now, we're going to keep it pushing, okay? Still overtime, let me tell you, because we're going to talk about it, bro. My Saints are so poverty right now. Like, I've never experienced this. I think it's because I haven't worn my jersey. I haven't worn my jersey this year yet. It's because I haven't even felt it. I haven't heard the music. I haven't felt no jigging. I ain't felt it. I'm so sick. My Saints are poverty. Okay? I don't want to be dramatic and put the bash back over our heads, but Lord. We're going to get into it. Honestly, our kicker. We hit some field goals. We win those games. We're 2-0 this year. We got no kicker. We're not confident with the quarterback. Defense is playing well. Oh, it's just sad. And then we go to Seattle Sunday. Oh, no bueno. Okay, I'm not confident in it. Sam Darnold, we're going to see. My Saints, we're looking to start 0-3. We haven't been 0-2 since 2017. Okay. And I think 2017 we came back and made people some fans, but we're about to be 0-3. I'm just so very emotional about it. Okay, so and then when people talk about the LSU, I see us winning 20-10. I'm just, y'all might see me lose. I might absolutely lose my cool. Okay, if we need to win this week. My Saints have to. It's a must. Okay, it's a must. And I'm gonna tell you, hey, NBA, WNBA is heating up. Also, I say heating up, but WNBA is here. The playoffs are here. I say that to say the playoffs are here. Okay, we're looking at tomorrow. We'll start the not tomorrow, but Sunday we'll start the second round, the semifinals of the WNBA. I believe it's best out of 3, and then when they get into the finals, they go best out of 5. Okay, that's the WNBA. MLB is 13 games out, not 13 games out, 13 days out until the start of the playoffs. Okay. 13 days out until the start of the MLB playoffs. You got the wild card round. The Yankees, Boston, and Houston are all within 2 games of the wild card. Goddamn. Production. Within 2 games lead for the 3 AL wild card spots. The 3 AL wild card spots are still not locked up. They're still not locked up. Chicago has clinched the NL wildcard spot with San Diego and New York Mets holding the last 2 spots with 13 days left. Okay, 13 days left. And we only have 1 wildcard spot clinched with Chicago. So MLB, those games leading up until every day leading up until it's going to be exciting. Get your cards out, get your money lines right, bet on your guys. It's going to be exciting, okay? It's a lot, huh? I was sweating. I was sweating. Y'all got to help me out when you got to tell me relax a little bit. Relax. Boy was sweating. A little stressed out today, huh? How y'all think I did? Hit that likes, okay? Hit them likes, hit them shares. Whew. Take a deep breath, guys. I was real stressed out today. Well, that's really... I had to grab it again. Jesus Christ. That's all for this week of Press Box. I want to thank you guys for showing love. Share, smash that like button. Share, follow, TikTok, everything. Show love. Thank you for hopping in the box with me. Until next time, I'll see you guys next week.